Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan, and I'm back with another anime final review of season 2 of Touken Ranbu Hanamaru, the anime series that I've been heard, or at least when I watched something else, said that it was just it didn't have any substance, and I disagree. I only disagree because I found the story underneath the whole weird plot about historical swords being real people going back into the past to prevent it from being destroyed. I know, really weird. But this is an amazing second season, and I believe the way they ended it, it seems like there's not going to be a season 3 of this, which does make me sad, but I can't blame how this series ended. But I won't be talking about the ending because you should watch it. Meh. So of course it's all about our favorite sword warriors from all across the ages and times. Which I would still like to see like a female spear or lance come into play. Like there were females that fought, so you can't lie to me that there wouldn't be at least one female sword warrior. You can't lie to me. Can't lie to me. But of course, it's going through their daily life once again. So, in this part of the season, they explore. Oh, goodness, I'm not great with any of the sword names. But of course, they explore the guy who used to have a partner whose partner went away, and how he went through depression because now he doesn't have a partner like the rest of the swords. He doesn't have somebody to be with. But after a couple episodes, usually about 4 of them, I think, he slowly gets picked up more because even though he talks about the master, and in this series, it points us to us being more of the master, which, as a girl with a whole bunch of male swords, not bad. Not bad. It does give me a little bit of a giggle as well. Um, so we are just seeing more swords, newer swords, and the rest of the gang that we fell for. But because there are more and more swords coming out, the place actually is too small for them. So, with the money that one of the sword warriors, who's really good at stocks, is making, makes or has enough money to rebuild Hanamaru and make it bigger so that every sword has a more comfortable place to be. So it's really adorable. And the reason why our main character, has not been going out and doing more fights is because he's more relied on to help the new swords get comfortable and all that stuff because he was the first sword to ever be summoned into this. So it's really cool and really interesting. And of course, we get to meet more swords. We get to meet the father of all swords, who's tiny, but that was cool. We haven't actually got to meet like Grass Cutter or anything like that. There is like I guess 5 treasured swords or something in Japan. And we've gotten to meet I think 3 of them. So they're really cool. But we actually haven't gotten to meet Grass Cutter, the actual sword of myth and legend. I was wondering if they would ever do that, but knowing now that the series may finish, I don't think I'll ever get to see that like mysteriously strong sword, unless the master is Grasscutter. I don't know. And we get to see the struggles between some of them that they're pairs, but they don't coexist well together. Um, and we get to meet some swords that are copies, which I can also understand. Like, you make 2 swords that are exactly alike and either are named the same because one of them got lost or one of them was destroyed. So we have characters that are dealing with being copies of other swords. Um, and you see them kind of push through and realize that they are not just copies, they are swords in and of themselves. So it's really awesome. We get to see more of the sword story, more of the like, there was a funny beach scene, and all this stuff. And as we get closer to the end, we get our partners in crime back together, finally. And it's super adorable. You get to see how much they've grown and been strengthened together. And the funny thing is the guy who's been going through time and all that stuff has seen the future. He has seen how the world is going to come around. And he now understands more about why he needs to take care of the past. And it's so adorable and so really awesome. So it does have a bit of a story. You have to dig past some of the episodes that are like just going around the house or just talking about stuff or talking about alcohol and all that stuff to get through the story of basically two swords who had one owner, but each of them filling their roles in different places. So I love this series. I was happy when I saw season 2 come out, and I will be very sad that there's not a season 3. But this is awesome, and hey, life's about going about different anime in different ways. So I definitely recommend this if you liked season 1 of the Hanamaru days. And if you just liked all the characters, I did. So, if you like this video, definitely leave it in the comment section below. Who is your favorite sword? Because, I have a favorite sword. Weirdly enough, it's a lot of the swords. The ones that, really have my heart is the ones that have longer hair or the fox one. You don't get to see him a lot fighting in this one. He had his own, special episode in season 1. He didn't really have an episode here. But he's pretty awesome. I liked most of the longer-haired swords. Most of them. There's a couple that have been eh. And definitely don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, for more anime, manga, or just some kind of different reviews. I'm slowly getting caught up with the newer animes, but I'm also trying to do the final reviews of all the season, or the winter/spring season anime that needs to get done. So, you should come back for more. And definitely don't forget to follow me on Twitter or Facebook if I'm going live on Twitch, or if I'm doing something kind of interesting. And I hope that you've been having a very wonderful, wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan, out. Bye.